What's going on YouTube? Theoretical Pops here. It's been a long time. Been about 5 months since I've been on YouTube. Uh, I recently was inspired by a young man named Zachary, and his father Jimmy. They are friends of my family who reached out to a family member, asking if they could meet me, and asking if they could have my autograph. I was blown away, flattered, honestly honored. Really something that meant a lot to me. And he had one request that I went back on and started making videos again. So I have slowed down on the Funko Pops. I'm not buying them as much. I'm more into Mezcos now, Marvel Selects, Muppet Palisades, Hot Toys. I'm moving into that scale of things. So if that's something you're interested in and you want to see more of that on my channel, give a thumbs up and a like. Certainly hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I will be making more content. I'm only planning on doing about one video a week maybe. I don't want it to be too much commitment right off the start. So I'm not going to do live streams for a while. I'm just going to make some videos and see how that goes. And hopefully I'll get positive, warm feedback from all you Theoretical Pop fans. So yeah. So Zachary, thank you so much. Jimmy, it was a pleasure to meet both of you. I truly was honored and inspired. I've wanted to come back to YouTube for a while now. I've just been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. So I figured now I got a haul, P.O. Box haul. I figured what's better time than now to get on here and show you guys some of the new stuff I'm collecting. So we got a few packages. We got a few things here. A couple of things we got to get unboxed. So I'm not going to I'm going to unbox everything. So basically I'll keep it like this. But I'm not going to take everything out of package in this first video. I think it'll just be too long. But let's start off with this guy here. This was a local purchase. His name is Pops, for you who don't know the Muppets. Sorry, I'm just getting used to the camera setup again, guys. But yeah, so here's Pops. We're going to open him up. I'll do another video or maybe just pictures on Instagram. We also picked up this one. It is the Scout Leader Kermit. Pretty cool. Pretty fun. Pretty exciting. Again, sorry for the camera stuff. It'll take me a little bit to get used to it. It's Kermit the Frog, the Scout Leader. So that one's pretty cool. First package we got from eBay purchase. This was not the best experience I've had on eBay. However, I did get a full refund for this item. The person waited. I paid instantly. 6 days went by, 7 days went by, and they still hadn't shipped out the item. I contacted them several times. No pressure, just wondering what's going on, you know, just keep in touch. Finally got a message saying that he was out of town, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. And still 2 or 3 days went by after that, and still no shipping information. So I had to contact eBay. I had to put in a claim. As soon as I put the claim in, bammo, it went to ship status, and they issued me a full refund except for the shipping. So I paid shipping for this item right here. Awesome. I love these. Statler and Waldorf. Holy, I can't say that name. But there they are. And they're like doo-wop outfits, I guess. Like 40s 40s style stuff. Anyway, really fun, really interesting, something I'm going to enjoy. Loved these guys on the Muppets. So next we have another package here from eBay. Well, that was almost dangerous. Cut away from you folks. Let me pack this one, guys. So, guys, yeah, it's been a minute. About 5 months since I've been on YouTube. Things have been going all right. Still working through my PTSD issues. Still struggling most days. But I do miss the YouTube connection that I had with a lot of people. There was some negative stuff, and that's going to come with the internet. I get it. But I'm going to really try and just focus on the positive. So, again, I'm going to be doing more videos on figures. Mezco, Hot Toys, Marvel selects, that Diamond selects that I have. A couple of statues that I have. Less videos on Funkos. But I do have permission to go to a couple of local places and do some hunts. So I'm definitely excited about that. And I'm going to do some filming of hunt videos for you guys. Now, I knew this was out of package, but the guy still had the package for it. So there he is. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome figure. Gonna look so great in my collection. Awesome. He did include the back card with it, though. And the stand. So there he is. That's Floyd. You guys didn't know. It's Floyd Pepper. He's a bass player and backup vocalist for Electric Mayhem. His special talents are grooviness, hipness, coolness, and the ability to keep Animal under control. He likes Janice, playing gigs, vinyl records, analog recording technology. His dislikes are elevator music and squares. So yeah, they have on the back of each of the original ones some information. Some information there. They also show you some of the other figures. I really want that playset right there. The Electric Mayhem stage with the Animal. So if anybody is selling one or looking to trade for one or getting rid of one, it's definitely something I want. So that's an awesome figure, going to look great in the collection. That was an awesome eBay transaction. Another eBay purchase here. These figures are hard to find. I can't find them anywhere locally. I've been to a few flea markets. I've gone to a bunch of comic stores. I think the company went out of business in 2006, I believe. But yeah, so I don't even know how I came across the first one at a local comic book store, I believe. And I was like, I fell in love with it. I bought a couple of them, and then of course the addiction kicks in and you go crazy and buy them all. I was collecting the Muppet Select figures. I do have a bunch of them to open as well. I didn't like the look of them as much. Now the posability and that kind of stuff for the Selects is definitely by far better. But I just didn't feel the connection with the figures when I opened them. Look what we got, guys. Oh, how awesome is this? It's the playset. You got it. Beaker and Benson's.
Such a glare.
I know. Beaker and Benson's playset. So I'm going to set this up in my cabinet. Muppet Labs. It's going to be awesome. So his name's Beaker. He's assistant to Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. His special talent is the ability to endure extreme pain on the job, yet still come back to work the next day. His likes are steel-toe shoes and ambulances that respond quickly. That's funny that that's a like. His dislikes are HMOs and high insurance deductibles. So yeah, super awesome figure. Gonna look great in the lab. In the back it's hard to see, but there's a bench. This bench here where he's laying down. Oh, it's over here. But yeah, you can strap him to the bench. Awesome figure. Got a great deal on it. Paid half price of what normally it's going for on eBay. So I was very, very happy to get that. Smooth transaction. No problems, no issues. Shipped very quickly to the P.O. box, which I'm loving having. People do these special pack jobs. They Frankenbox some of this stuff. But it's great. Keeps it protected. The only bad thing about it is I usually can't reuse that box then. Because if it's something for a different size, you gotta kind of get rid of that box then. Alright. So the packaging does have a little bit of damage, but we take these guys out anyway. So we have Cabin Boy Gonzo and Rizzo. Rizzo the Rat. Love it. So their job is cabin boy above the Hispaniola, under command of Captain Abraham. Smell it. Special talents, Gonzo's name, Rizzo's none. Gonzo's likes putting starfish in his pants, being stretched until he's tall enough to play in the NBA. Rizzo's likes are Long John Silver's cooking and staying out of harm's way. Dislikes for Gonzo are pirates. For Rizzo, it's pirates plus action, adventure, island natives, fighting, brawling, and missing lunch. Those are what his dislikes are. So what's really cool about these figures are they have no hats on. Their hats are here. I'm terrible with this camera locations here. It's backwards for me. They're magnetic. So they come off, but they attach and they don't fall off like most other figures' hats would. Not as articulate as, say, a Marvel Legend or a Hot Toy. I think these have something like 10 to 15 points of articulation, whereas a Hot Toy is probably going to have like 20 to 30 to 50, depending on which one it is. That just means how many times the piece can bend and move. Each click or each movement is a point of articulation. So I think that's the proper way it goes anyway. But yeah, so this one's super cool. I was super excited to get this one. Awesome add to the collection. Last box here, it's the big boy. So I usually, when I buy on eBay, I click on the person's name and then I look at their store. And I see if they have any other items that I want. Because if I'm going to pay shipping, at least I can get combined shipping and hopefully save a few dollars that way. So I happened to look on this person's eBay store, and they had, I don't know, probably 10 to 12 different Palisades that I was looking for the Muppets. All at reasonable pricing. Oh, I didn't cut down the middle. Yeah. All at reasonable pricing, but he did have buy it now options, or he did have our best offer. So I made an offer on a few of them that unfortunately didn't go through, and then a few of them my offer was accepted, and he did a combined shipping deal for me with my offers. So I saved quite a bit by buying from this one seller. So that's definitely a tip for anybody out there who's buying figures and collections and stuff. Definitely look at their stores and see if they have anything else for sale that you're interested in. And yes, you're going to spend more money, but in the long run, if you were going to buy that figure next week or whatever, you're going to save money in the shipping. So that's what becomes important. Oh, so we got Clifford. First one here is Clifford. Awesome. Seen on the Muppets Tonight, he's the host of Muppets Tonight. His special talents are the glockenspiel and getting down with his bad self. He likes funk, fashion, fine, fine women. Paula Abdul, are you listening? So that dates the figure a little bit, eh? His dislikes are anyone who dislikes Paula Abdul. Okay. I would imagine Waldorf and Statler would have a few things to say about Clifford. But yeah, so there's Clifford with his mic, chair. They come with such cool accessories, like a cell phone, glasses. There's a couple of variants of this figure too. But yeah, it's so awesome. His different color shirt and pants, I believe, are the variants. Very similar to what Funko does. It's just a change of pant color, change of shirt color, and you have a whole new design. This one was one of the ones I was super shocked to find. It is rare. It is one of the harder ones to get. I'm trying to get rid of this glare for you guys. But it's the ghost of Sam Arrow. His name is the late, but otherwise punctual, Mr. Samuel Arrow. His job is as first mate of the HMS Hispaniola. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Special talents are pretending to be a ghost and scaring superstitious pirates. His likes are ship-shaped shipmates, a ship-shaped ship, not to mention a ship-shaped lifeboats. That was one take, guys. One take. That's like a tongue twister. One take. Give me a like or a thumbs up for that. His dislikes are unsafe sailing conditions, untrustworthy, one-legged cooks. So there he is, guys. Pretty awesome. The ghost of Sam Arrow. He's got some seaweed that goes on his head. You can see in the back of the box here. Covers his body up. There's some of the other figures in the background here. Over here, sorry. Hard to see with the glare. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah. So we got two more figures. So one of my favorite Muppets definitely has a special place in my heart. I always loved his corny jokes. Obviously, you know who I'm talking about. Wagga wagga wagga. We have Fozzie Bear. Fozzie Bear. And this is Vacation Fozzie. So he's got a floaty around in there that goes around his waist. He's got some sunglasses. He's strutting a cowboy hat. He comes with like a suitcase. Some really cool things. On the back, he has a postcard to Kermit. I'm not going to read the whole thing. And you can see some of the other figures in the background. Again, they just are so great. They will pose a bit. Of course, his knees don't bend. So it's just his arms that'll move. Really. But look at how cool he is. There's the postcard for anybody who wants to read it if it'll... I don't know why it's not catching it. Sorry, guys. But yeah, there he is. In all his glory. Oh my goodness. It's so weird. It's opposite movements from me with this camera, and it's so weird. First time filming like this. Sorry, guys. I'll get used to it. And last but not least, we have Johnny. I don't remember how to pronounce his last name. Do you remember how to pronounce his last name? Is it Fima? Johnny Fima? I think so. Fiamma. I don't know. He's Italian. The hardest working man in show business. His special talents are song styling, lyrical mangling, and off-tempo warbling. He likes his ma. I love my ma. Nobody better say, I only just like my ma. He likes Tony Bennett, Sal, and Pasta. Dislikes are people who say he only just likes his ma. And loud music, you can't tell what people are talking about. Loud music that you can't tell people what are talking about. No. Loud music that you can't tell what people are talking about. It's weird. But yeah, there he is. Should edit out that last part because I sound like a fool. But no, we're not editing videos yet. Super cool. That Gonzo is like a 12-inch, 10-inch figure. He's the one I'm looking for. There's a 12-inch Sweetums, 10-inch Animal. I would love to get the backstage, but it's like $1,100, so nope. The Swedish Chef Kitchen, it's like $300, so nope. These are expensive though. They're not cheap, and finding them has been difficult. So I'm on the hunt. I'm on the lookout. If anybody knows of any deals on Palisades, I'm definitely looking for those. So guys, I got my first hot toy. Posted some pictures on Facebook and Instagram. Few of the different groups that I'm in. It was Deadpool, OG Deadpool. I traded a Mexico for it with a local guy. Great, fantastic deal. We've done a few trades back and forth. So that was fantastic. Like I said, I've got permission to film in a few stores. I'm going to go do a few hunts for you guys. I'm going to go show you what's around locally to my area. And we're going to try and have some fun. Looking for some of these, like I said, Mezcos, Hot Toys, Marvel Selects, not Legends. Sorry, guys. I tried to buy a few of them. They just don't fit in. I don't like them as much. So for me, I'm sticking with the Marvel Selects. So yeah, definitely happy to be back on YouTube. Again, huge shout out to Jimmy and Zach. And they aren't the only ones. My girls made this picture up here for me. Gave it to me a while back, and were pretty disappointed that I decided to get off YouTube. They saw how much fun I was having and what it did to my attitude and how it changed me, and I'm hoping to get that back. So, Candace, obviously, Candy's WW Corner, obviously supports me in everything I do, so that's awesome. A few other friends had suggested that I should definitely go back on YouTube, and I thank you for your support, and please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you want. Comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, and this has been Theoretical Pops, straight from the heart. Thanks again. Bye, YouTube.